YAML-cpp is a YAML parser and emitter written in C++ that follows the YAML 1.2 specification. Usage: when you want to learn how to use YAML-cpp, you can start with the tutorial pages and the guide on how to emit YAML. If you are using an older version of the library, up to 0.5.0, there is a separate guide on parsing a document with the older API. How to build YAML-cpp uses CMake so it can be built on any platform. First, make sure you have CMake installed and that its bin folder is on your system path. The build process has two main steps. 1. Navigate into the source directory, open a terminal and run. Create a folder called build, change into that folder, and run the CMake command pointing at the parent directory. The command looks like /mkdir build cd build make, optional generator, optional shared library flag. The generator option lets you choose which build system you want to use. If you run the command without any arguments, it will list all available generators. On Windows, you could use the Visual Studio 2013 32-bit generator or the Visual Studio 2015 64-bit generator. On Mac OS, you can use Xcode, on Linux or other Unix-like systems, simply omit the generator option to generate a makefile. By default, YAML builds as a static library. If you prefer a shared library, add the option YAML build shared libs equals on. If you want to run unit tests in debug mode, compile both YAML and your client code with a GNU C++ library debug flag. That means calling CMake with an extra flag like DCMAKE120 flags debug. The unit tests also need to be built with this flag, so you must make sure the system Google test library is not used. 2. Once CMake has generated the build files, run the appropriate build command for the generator you chose. For example, with a makefile you would type make. Note that to clean up the build you simply delete the build directory. Integrating YAML with a CMake project. CMake provides a convenient way to fetch external projects using fetch content. In your CMake lists.txt, add the following. Include fetch content, declare YAML-cpp git repository https, GitHub jbeder YAML-cpp git tag,